Have you ever wondered why some people born under the sign of Pisces seem to navigate life with incredible ease, while others feel like they're always swimming against the current? The answer lies in the 12 sacred steps every Pisces needs to know to completely transform their reality this year. If you were born between February and March, this video may be the key you've been looking for to unlock your full hidden potential. There's an ancient secret that few Pisces know, and once you discover it, your life will never be the same. Over the next few minutes, I'll reveal each of the 12 steps that can take you from stagnation to total prosperity. But be careful. If you don't apply this information, you may continue to miss valuable opportunities that the universe is trying to place in your path. Get ready, because what you're about to discover will finally make you understand why some things didn't work in your life before. Step 1. Connect with your natural intuition. As a Pisces, you possess a special gift that often goes unnoticed in the modern world. Your intuition is like an internal compass that always points to the true north of your soul. The problem is that society teaches us to ignore these subtle signals, causing you to doubt your own perceptions. When you start trusting this inner voice again, doors will begin to open almost magically. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's your most valuable superpower. Every time you feel something different about a person, situation, or opportunity, stop and pay attention. This feeling is usually trying to protect you or direct you towards something better. Start writing these impressions in a notebook today. You'll be surprised to discover how right your intuition was most of the time. The universe communicates with Pisces through dreams, coincidences, and seemingly random feelings. When you stop fighting this nature and start embracing it, your life flows much more harmoniously. Always remember that your sensitivity is a gift, not a curse. Use it to make better decisions, choose the right people to connect with, and identify opportunities that others miss. Step 2. Establish healthy emotional boundaries. One of the biggest challenges for those born under the sign of Pisces is learning to say no without feeling guilty. Your compassionate nature causes you to absorb others' emotions like a sponge, leaving you drained and confused about your own feelings. This second step is crucial to your prosperity, because you can't help anyone if you're emotionally exhausted. Start by identifying which relationships drain your energy and which strengthen you. This doesn't mean you need to be cruel or insensitive, but rather protect your emotional well-being. When someone constantly unloads their problems on you, learn to listen with kindness, but without taking responsibility for solving everything. Your happiness doesn't depend on making everyone around you happy. Create energy-clearing rituals, such as relaxing baths, meditation, or simply spending time in nature. These moments of recharge are essential for maintaining your mental and emotional clarity. Remember that helping others is wonderful, but it can't come at the expense of your own inner peace. When you set healthy boundaries, the people around you begin to respect you more, and paradoxically, your relationships become more balanced and satisfying. Step 3. Transform your sensitivity into a creative force. Your heightened sensitivity, which so often felt like a burden, is actually your greatest source of creative power. Pisces has a natural connection to the world of art, music, writing, and all forms of expression that touch the human soul. This third step involves channeling all these intense emotions into creating something beautiful and meaningful. Whether you consider yourself artistic or not, every Pisces has creative potential waiting to be explored. It could be through cooking, gardening, decorating, or even the way you solve problems at work. The secret is to use your ability to feel deeply as fuel for creation. Start small. Dedicate a few minutes of your day to express what you're feeling through whatever medium resonates with you. Write in a journal, draw, sing in the shower, dance alone in your living room. The important thing is to give vent to this creative energy that pulses within you. When you transform pain into art, fear into courage through expression, something magical happens. You not only free yourself from these heavy emotions, but you also create something that can inspire and help others. Your sensitivity stops being a problem and becomes your trademark, something that sets you apart and makes you special in the world. Hey, if you're enjoying these revelations about the world of Pisces, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell, so you don't miss any valuable tips on astrology and spirituality. And let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing where my beloved Pisces are around the world. Step 4. Practice conscious detachment. Pisces tend to cling intensely to people, situations, and even past pains. This fourth step is about learning to lovingly release what no longer serves you. Detachment doesn't mean coldness or indifference, but rather understanding that everything in life has its time and purpose. When you hold on too tightly, you prevent new and better things from entering your life. Start by practicing detachment in small, everyday things. Donate clothes you no longer use, organize your home, and get rid of objects that carry painful memories. This physical process helps tremendously with emotional detachment. Learn to see difficult experiences as teachers who have come to teach you something important. When you can extract the lesson and be grateful, it becomes much easier to let go of the situation. Forgiveness, especially self-forgiveness, is a powerful tool for letting go. Forgiveness doesn't mean agreeing with what happened, but rather freeing yourself from the weight that this hurt represents in your life. Remember that you can't change the past, but you can choose how it affects your present and future. Practice gratitude even for the experiences that hurt you, because they made you stronger and wiser. When you learn to let go with grace, you create space for the universe to bring incredible new things into your life. Step 5. Develop your spiritual connection. Pisces has a natural connection with the divine, the mystical, and the transcendent. This fifth step involves consciously and regularly nurturing this connection. No matter your religious or spiritual beliefs, the important thing is to find moments to connect with something greater than yourself. This can be through prayer, meditation, contemplation of nature, or any practice that uplifts your soul. This spiritual connection is like a safe haven in life's stormy moments. Set aside at least a few minutes of your day for this sacred encounter with yourself and the divine. Create a small altar or special space in your home, even if it's just a candle and a photo that inspires you. These simple rituals help keep your energy high and your heart open to receive the universe's blessings. Learn to see synchronicities and signs around you. Pisces has a special ability to perceive these subtle messengers that other signs may overlook. A repeating number, a song that plays at just the right moment, an unexpected encounter. Everything can be a way for the universe to communicate with you. The more you practice this spiritual openness, the more abundant and meaningful your life becomes. Spirituality is not escapism. It is the solid foundation on which you build a prosperous and purposeful life. Step 6. Cultivate relationships that nurture your soul. Pisces is a deeply relational sign, flourishing when surrounded by people who understand and value their sensitive nature. This sixth step is about being selective with your friendships and romantic relationships. You deserve people who celebrate you exactly as you are, not who try to change you or dim your light. Notice how you feel after spending time with different people. Some leave you energized and inspired, others drain you like emotional vampires. Prioritize those who make you feel most alive and authentic. Don't be afraid to gently walk away from toxic relationships, even if they're old. Sometimes, people who made sense at one point in your life no longer make sense for the person you're becoming. And that's perfectly normal. Seek to build relationships based on reciprocity and mutual respect. You offer so much love and understanding that you deserve to receive the same in return. Learn to communicate your needs clearly and lovingly. Often, people don't know how to support you because you don't express what you need. Your empathetic nature makes you a great listener. But remember that you also need to be heard. Healthy relationships are like gardens that need to be tended by both parties to flourish. Step 7. Embrace your changeable nature. As a mutable sign, Pisces has a natural ability to adapt and flow with life's changes. Instead of seeing this flexibility as instability, learn to value it as a great asset. This seventh step is about accepting that you don't need to have everything defined and controlled all the time. Your fluid nature allows you to navigate different situations and environments with a grace that other signs envy. Stop criticizing yourself for changing your mind or having varied interests. This diversity is a wealth, not a deficiency. You can be many versions of yourself throughout your life, and each has its value and beauty. Learn to see changes as opportunities for growth, not as threats to your security. When you resist the natural flow of life, you create unnecessary suffering. When you allow yourself to dance with circumstances, you find creative ways to face any challenge. Your adaptability is especially valuable in today's constantly changing world. While others get stuck trying to keep things the same, you can ride the waves of transformation. Trust the process of life and your ability to reinvent yourself as often as necessary. Each phase of your journey has unique gifts to offer. Step 8. Develop discipline through self-love. One of the biggest myths about Pisces is that they can't be disciplined. The truth is, you need to find forms of discipline that are loving and kind to yourself. This 8th step is about creating structures that support your dreams without stifling your free nature. Instead of rigid routines that stifle you, develop flexible rituals that nourish your well-being. Start small with just one positive habit you can maintain consistently. It could be drinking a glass of water upon waking, writing down 3 things you're grateful for, or taking 10 minutes to do something you love. The key is loving consistency, not perfection. When you miss a commitment to yourself, don't punish yourself. Simply start over the next day with kindness and determination. Remember that true discipline comes from love, not fear or self-criticism. You dedicate yourself to what you value and what resonates with your soul. Connect your healthy habits with your dreams and greater purpose. Thus, discipline ceases to be a burden and becomes an expression of your self-love and your desire to create an extraordinary life. Step 9. Monetize your natural gifts. Many Pisces believe they can't make money doing what they love, but this is a limiting belief that needs to be transformed. This 9th step is about discovering how your natural abilities can generate financial abundance. Your sensitivity, creativity, intuition, and healing abilities are extremely valuable in today's world. Start by identifying your unique talents and how they can serve others. This could be through art, alternative therapies, teaching, counseling, or any area where you can positively touch the lives of others. Don't underestimate the value of what you offer. Many people are willing to pay for products and services that make them feel better, and you have this natural ability. Start small, test your ideas, seek feedback, and gradually improve. The important thing is to take the first step without expecting everything to be perfect. Your professional journey doesn't have to follow conventional patterns. You can create your own path, combining different passions and skills in a unique way. Remember that money is just energy, and when you offer genuine value to the world, that energy returns to you multiplied. Allow yourself to dream big and believe that you deserve to thrive doing what you love. Step 10. Practice self-compassion daily. Pisces tend to be very hard on themselves, creating a cruel internal dialogue that sabotages their self-esteem and progress. This 10th step is about transforming this critical inner voice into a loving ally. Start by observing how you speak to yourself throughout the day. Do you treat yourself with the same kindness you show others? Probably not. Whenever you notice self-critical thoughts, stop and ask yourself if you would speak this way to a dear friend. Develop the habit of encouraging yourself instead of putting yourself down. Celebrate your small victories. Acknowledge your effort, even when the results aren't perfect. Remember that you are always doing the best you can with the resources you have at the moment. Create self-care rituals that nourish your body, mind, and spirit. It could be a relaxing bath, a walk in nature, listening to your favorite music, or any activity that makes you feel loved and valued. Treat yourself as you would a beloved child who needs support and encouragement. When you develop a loving relationship with yourself, you automatically attract healthier relationships and better opportunities. Your energy shifts, your attitude changes, and the world responds more positively. Self-compassion is not self-indulgence. It is the foundation of solid and lasting self-esteem. 11th step. Trust divine timing. Pisces' anxiety often stems from rushing to see results and comparing themselves to others. This 11th step is about learning to trust that everything happens at the right time for your growth and well-being. The universe has perfect timing, even when we can't see the logic behind events. Stop forcing situations and people. When something is meant to be, it will flow naturally. When it isn't, no force in the world can make it happen. This is a difficult but liberating lesson. Learn to sow and trust in the harvest, even without knowing exactly when it will come. Your job is to plant good seeds through positive actions, lofty thoughts, and pure intentions. You leave the rest to the universe to take care of. Develop active patience, the kind that continues working toward your dreams without anxiety or despair. Every experience, good or bad, is preparing you for something greater. Sometimes, a no is the protection for a much better yes that is coming. When you stop fighting the flow of life and start dancing with it, everything becomes easier and more enjoyable. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be to learn what you need to learn. Your time is coming, and it will be even better than you imagined. Step 12. Become a beacon of hope for others. The final and most powerful step is to understand that your sensitivity and compassion are gifts the world desperately needs. When you heal your own wounds and find your balance, you automatically become a source of inspiration and healing for others. This 12th step is about embracing your role as a beacon of hope in a world that often seems cold and uncaring. Your ability to feel deeply, to genuinely care, to see beauty where others see only problems, is exactly what our society needs to heal. Don't hide your light for fear of judgment. The world needs people like you, who remind others of the importance of kindness, art, spirituality, and love. Share your experiences, your achievements, your creations. You can't imagine how many people can be touched and transformed by what you have to offer. Be the adult you wish you had as a child. Be the person who offers hope when someone is discouraged. Use your story of overcoming obstacles to inspire others going through similar challenges. When you live authentically and courageously, you give others permission to do the same. Your prosperity isn't just about your personal success, but about how you can raise the planet's vibration through your example. We've reached the end of this transformative journey through the 12 steps every Pisces must follow to thrive in 2025. Each of these steps is a precious key that can open doors you never knew existed in your life. Remember, you weren't born to be just another person in the crowd. Your sensitivity is your superpower. Your intuition is your compass, and your capacity to love is your greatest asset. The world needs exactly what you have to offer. Don't wait to be perfect to get started. Start today, choose 1 or 2 steps that resonate most with you, and begin applying them to your life. Small, consistent changes create extraordinary transformations over time. You have everything within you to create the life of your dreams. Now tell me in the comments which of these 12 steps touched your heart the most. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any valuable tips on astrology and personal growth. Your prosperity journey is just beginning, and I'll be here to support you every step of the way.